Plans are in place for tomorrow's big 4th of July celebration in downtown Grand Rapids. And new this year, the fireworks will be launched from 2 bridges downtown instead of the usual one, which will mean a bigger and brighter display. Also, there's limited handicap seating and parking for those near the entrance to the Ford Museum. But if you'd like to park there, you should arrive early, no later than 8 o'clock. The show is scheduled to start at 10:30, but before that, the parade, which starts at 5 o'clock on the corner of Lyon and Monroe, that ends at Veterans Memorial Park. And then you can head to Anabawen Park for children's activities and live music starting at 6. Everything is free and open to the public.
And Ed Kettle is the executive director of the event. He joins us live from Anabawen Park. Ed, thanks so much for being with us tonight. Now, everyone wants to see big fireworks, lots of them. So let's talk about what we're going to see this year that's different.
Well, we're going to see firing from 2 different bridges. Usually we go off the pedestrian bridge in the middle of the park, and this year we're adding Bridge Street Bridge. So there's 2 exciting fireworks shows at one time, and they've got some really neat elements they're going to put into it, and it should be real exciting for people.
And so now that we're going to have these 2 locations too, we also want to talk about seating as well. So where can you tell people, where can you direct people to?
Well, you know, come on down to Anabawen Park. Park wherever you can and walk in. It does get very, very congested. We always advise people to get here early, lay down your blankets and kind of mark your spot because it does get crowded, particularly around 9 o'clock. So the police shut the area down around 8 o'clock. So there's no more cars into the area, so you have to park on the outskirts, walk in, bring your lawn chairs, blankets, and whatever you can. We have seating on the north end of the park this year in that parking lot, so bring lawn chairs for there, but it'll be great viewing for the fireworks and lots of excitement. We've got 2 new food booths going down on that end, so 4 food booths on the north end, 2 down here on the south end, so we should have everybody pretty covered.
And it's important too to talk about, I mean, we expect a huge crowd over there, so let's talk about traffic and where things will be shut down just so that people have a heads up as where they're going.
Right, yeah, the police will probably shut us down around 8 o'clock. Bridge Street will be closed all day long because they have to set the fireworks up. So they'll be closed from Scribner to Monroe all day long. There will be access to the post office if you need to drop a letter or something. Won't be open as a holiday. And then Pearl Street will remain open for traffic until about 7:30, 8 o'clock, right in there, depending on the traffic flow. So that's about how that goes. Walk in, no problem parking all downtown. They got Ellis lots to park in downtown, city lots, whatever you want to do. It's really pretty easy. There's a lot of people. Just be mindful of that. Be careful. And just come down and have a lot of fun. And be sure you bring, there's going to be vendors here, so get plenty to drink. Or bring some water if you want to. Stay hydrated. It's going to be very, very warm. So we want people to be safe that way too. Be hydrated, bring some umbrellas or something to stay out of the direct sun for as long as you can. It gets dusky around 9:30, so you should be fine.
And we want to get to this real quick too. I mean, there are rules as well, things that you're not allowed to do that maybe you were allowed to do last year. I know a lot of kids had some sparklers out. That's a no-no.
Yeah, absolutely not. The new ordinance is very clear. Absolutely no fireworks of any kind, including sparklers, on any public property, particularly a federal and a city property. So no fireworks of any kind. If you're caught with them, you're going to be expelled from the park, and you will be subject to some sort of punishment from the city or whoever is going to cover this thing. So
and we don't want to see that happen.
Just be wise. No, not at all. Just be smart.
Ed Kettle, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Hopefully everyone will come out, have fun, and be safe.
Great. Come on down, everybody.